Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome back to Starfield, where we're continuing our first playthrough of the game, and we are, I don't know, we're sort of in a mission here. We've got to go and talk to somebody. Also got something on the elevator, but,
Hello. Excuse me, these orders.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to get done, but...
Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Got to talk to her first. Yeah, I thought I said talk,
Must
but
make
that's
you
fine.
my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second in command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Yeah, the first one?
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, we'll go with the first one.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Let's go with Radcliffe.
Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
All right, tell me about these other tools.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Working to about his staff member.
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Anything else to avoid?
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Okay. Should we ask about the other one as well?
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge.
When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here.
He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Why, what's wrong with House Varun?
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat. House Varun Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky. But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varun did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
Of course, but there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore is actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
All right, I'll track
I
him
have
down.
no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind.
Be smart out there, Captain.
Right. Sounds all complicated. So we've got, oh my god, I mean, if I go and look at activities, look at this list. There is a lot of stuff in there, and I didn't even know what all this stuff is. I don't even remember getting half of this stuff. No idea. Miscellaneous? Dock with the ship? First contact? There are so many missions. Power from beyond. Oh, we can also still acquire the powers. Of course. Okay. Okay, I think what we should do is let's go over and do this one.
Yes? What?
Nothing. What's in the lobby? I don't know if this is sending me to the right one. Hang on. Is she on neon? Regent Tower, that is, it's on neon, isn't it? Oh, you mean... Okay, what? So what is here? Doesn't really matter. Let's just, let's just go. Who sells weapons? Ammo, at least. That's what I'm looking for.
Hello there! Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters. Sure, I have everything you need to explore the settled systems.
Well, it doesn't seem that you have weapons. But you have money. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell that. Okay, you haven't got any more. Yep, thanks for not selling ammo.
Prices on raw materials are really dropping.
Oh, the Trade Authority, surely.
It's better not. You need to move some merch. This is the place. Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, you got lots of money. Okay, I want all those and all those. Okay, let's look at selling.
Buzz off. I'm busy.
Alright, I should get these resources off me and put them on the ship. Ship's probably full though.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done?
Everything's set. The deal should be ours.
Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
Okay. I'm ready for whatever's next.
Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands.
Follow me. Let's talk somewhere more private.
Any
A
suggestions?
security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Just be careful. Getting caught could mean a mess, and cleanup isn't cheap. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Wear a suit or security guard uniform. Where the hell would I get that from?
I warned people that Tomo was unstable.
Don't even bother with that other place. Newell's good. We have everything you could possibly want.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Types of things do you sell here?
We're a general goods store, so we carry all sorts of materials you can use to outfit yourself for galactic exploration. Have a good day. Now, James, I don't want you to get upset.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Sometimes that's just how things are.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
Keeping his place safe sounds like a smart
Yeah,
business.
sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. No problem. I'm sure you'll find something you like.
What? Corpo power suit. So we could buy one of these. I was hoping they might have had a security thing, but
Thanks for stopping by our shop. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they have
Everything you could possibly want.
It doesn't have to make sense.
right, where are we going? Okay, so I assume if I go and do this,
It's not that I don't like it.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant.
okay, travel to the clinic.
Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
So is this off-world? Seems to be. The clinic. Gonna get closer. Slide down a bit. Bit more. Right, let's start by getting up. let's have a look. That's not what I wanted. Hang on. Ah, no. See, we're full. I can't transfer anything over. Alright, well, let's have a look at something else. Let's look at our research.
Yes, you need me?
Okay, we got that
Have
one.
my attention.
We don't have any cheese. I'm not talking to you. Will you go away?
Hello. What is it?
Okay, that's a lot of stuff researched. What else we got? Cooking? How do you do this again? Gallery? Well, let's have everything we can cook. Guessing there's nothing else we can really do. Oh, this is a good chance to look out the port at the stars. Look at that. Lovely. That was exciting. Weapon workbench, industrial. What have we got? Spacesuit. Let's see what we got. Anything? Oh, is that saying... Oh, I think we have the resources. What we don't have is the research. Pack mods 3. Okay. Okay, so that... Right. We need to get the research. So that would be spending a skill point if we wanted to do it. Now we've got 2 skill points. So, what would that be under? Yeah, I don't know. It could be any of these. But you'd have to start... Like, you can't... No, you can unlock. Okay, so if I wanted to research pack mods, I need spacesuit design. I mean, I basically need that for all of those. Hang on, that says we have... Oh no, we don't have enough tungsten. Okay, so... So you have to unlock that. Okay, I don't know if that allows us to actually do anything now. Let's just have a look. Probably fine, we've got to go a lot higher. It's pack mods 3 and 2. That's really... So you can't mod anything. I mean, maybe it's just this thing. That's the only thing you could put on. Oxygen reserve. %% oxygen capacity. Fine. I assume there's... Oh, medic. What does that get? Aid items restore additional health and heal more quickly. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we haven't got that yet. Oh yeah, we did a couple of things. Not exactly what I wanted, but yeah, no, it all helps. Whoops. And that's how you fall down a ladder. Wait, oh, that's the... Where'd he get out of this bloody ship? We have to go up? Okay, my mistake. Forgot how I designed my ship. Okay, so...
I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming.
I'm guessing once I'm on here, I've got my suit on, but what I need to do is, I guess, take... Whoop. Maybe I should take the cap off.
You directly. Doctor?
Okay, no idea if this is going to
How
work.
long have you been here?
Need some work done?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have you...
I'm probably fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
You lost? 'Cause you don't look like you belong here. You need help with something?
I have a huge favor to ask. I need to borrow your security card.
That is a pretty huge favor. Especially coming from someone I don't even know.
Look, I don't have time for details, but it's an emergency.
Still, I'm not handing over this card without good reason, so start talking.
Let's talk this over. I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card.
I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't so important.
I hear you, but it doesn't change anything.
We could auto-persuade. I don't know. Do you get that from building up? Well, let's try it.
Yeah, okay, I get it. All right, take it. But you better be quick.
I assume you can only get that every now and then.
I really hope someone comes to take a look at me soon.
I hate this delivery run. Can't ever get here fast enough.
Alright, I'm gonna put my suit back on now. I'm gonna put my cap on. Gonna put my... Nah, I don't really like the Ranger one. Go back to my brown. Put my helmet on. My backpack. And my weird ass looking suit. Okay, now let's do it the easy way. Set the course and land.
Quit staring.
Line of equipment and accesses by you.
there. Got that key card for me? Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
Okay.
Good. It's time for a change of pace. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
What's the significance of the Astra Lounge?
You haven't already heard the name Benjamin Bayou? You'd better get familiar. The man runs Neon and has ties to anything significant here, including Rayusian. The trade tower is his baby, and the Astra Lounge is the heart and soul. You do anything to scar that and make a scene, I guarantee it'll come back to haunt us. I thought that might spark interest. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their Financial Manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
How do we get access to swap
If it's
it?
not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it? I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Okay. So you gave me a suit or something, did you? I just bought a bloody suit, and now you give me a suit. A fitted business suit. I guess I've got to take this stuff off again. Keep doing that. Okay, so the dossiers. Notable relationships, none. Self-made man. charismatic and friendly, enjoys talking to people, stickler for facts and details, driven by credits and how to increase his accounts. Financial security is everything. Talking points. Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them. Rugen's profits are 25.7% higher and produce a higher quality product. Infinity's marketing and legal teams can't compare to Rugen's. Rugen Industries provides financial security. Geez, I hope this is going to give me a guide because I'm not going to remember this. Dalia Adisa, mother retired CFO, Inception Technologies. Amani Adisa, sister, public relations, Centurion Mills. Narcissist, obsessed with public perception, appreciation for professionalism in manner and appearances, drawn toward innovation, enjoys being part of something new, quality is key, strong dislike to be associated with anything less. Infinity Ltd is the cheap version of Rugen Industries. Infinity is a follower, not a leader when it comes to innovation. Infinity lacks clear vision with constant reorganization. Praise quantum synergies if the opportunity is present. Okay. Okay, so how do we swap the presentation? What was that all about?
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
Several areas have you tried one of our residential are seeking to allow home-based businesses. This seemingly simple request has brought bitter
So shouldn't we be doing... There's nothing about swapping stuff.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind.
Okay.
You good?
Freaky bar.
Yeah.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape?
A little bit of both.
Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime.
Someone sure out to impress if you're at the Astral Lounge.
That would be Infinity Ltd.
A deal with Infinity Ltd. That sounds risky.
Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me.
Now, is cheap version of Rugen Industries. Is that blue because it's from the dossier? Oh, so the auto persuade is down, so maybe you build up an auto persuade by persuading over time?
Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause.
Infinity lacks clear vision with constant reorganization.
Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues. Delays, morale, public perception. And Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
You're welcome.
You try Aurora yet? You won't regret it.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business.
Okay. We're gonna have to cut. Oh my god. Sorry. The computer did its usual bullshit. You look like quite the businessman yourself.
Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well dressed as yourself. You either got great taste or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why.
Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Okay, now we switch the presentation.
Hey, keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge.
Okay. How do we do this? Am I going to get spotted? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3 and 3, is it? That doesn't seem to fit. That does. I think that'll work. Whoops. Okay. That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what that smell is.
Well, we'll see where this one leads to now.
Ready to report? Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Piece of cake.
You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
Who's Lyndon?
Don't tell me you forgot already. Our financial guru? They're brilliant with numbers. Also, if you ever want an honest opinion about anything, just ask them. They're honest to a fault, and often give their opinion on something whether you want it or not.
Bonus is common?
Only as common as the flawless assignments you pull off. No one wants to clean up a mess. It takes a toll on several departments, which is why we like to promote a clean assignment.
Thank you for the bonus.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter.
Okay. Let's hear what's next on the agenda.
Is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love.
What did this competitor do to upset Ryujin?
Let's just say we don't tolerate theft or smear campaigns against us. If you want to steal in this industry, you better not get caught. And if you want to tarnish our good name, you better be ready for repercussions. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception.
And what is this ARC device?
ARC stands for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth. Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction. Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
Hope Tech. Hope Tech. Where did I hear that name before? Okay, so that T symbol, that indicates we're going off planet, right? I think that's what it means. Not T, but whatever it is. I guess it's the... Is it the spaceship? Okay. So, let's have a look. Hope Tech is over here. Over in, whatever it is. Okay, might be time to mix things up a little though. So, I'm wondering, I mean, that'd be a good one too, deep cover. I'm wondering if we get onto a another one of these. Go on to a main story mission. If we're going to do that, I guess we'll just go there. Hang on, let me... Just trying to think what I want to do. The suit looks pretty good, actually. Don't mind the suit. Yeah, so we'll set a course for that, and I think we'll jump there. But of course, that's going to have to be in the next video, because we have run out of time, as always. Yeah, from a video point of view, these missions take quite a while. Well, they seem to soak up the time in a video. In reality, if you were just playing this all the time and you had endless amounts of time, I guess you'd just absorb yourself in this game and just go berserk for hours and hours on end. But I could see a day disappearing without any trouble whatsoever in this game, because you just constantly think, okay, I'll just go to the next bit, I'll just go to the next bit, I'll just go to the next bit, and before you know it, day's gone. But a bit hard to do when you're recording it on video. So anyway, hopefully they're entertaining enough, and hopefully we're getting enough content done. But I'm still enjoying it. There's a lot of different variety here, obviously, especially if you do all of these factions. I find if you focused on one thing, I probably would get maybe repetitive, but mixing it up with all these different factions and stuff gives you a lot of variety. So I'm finding that very, very entertaining. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read all the comments, answer every comment as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.